Any video game that starts off with music like this, you gotta love. That's a darn good game. They just kick it right off with the disco vibration. Speaking of the disco vibration, I logged a couple of hours in the studio today working on my next record. It's a 3-track maxi single called Shockwaves, full vocal track called Shockwaves, and it's shockingly good. I first cracked it open this morning, first thing in the morning, and I was really discouraged because the vocal sounded really bad. I had a backing vocal track and a regular, but they're the same track, but I, pan them differently and EQ'd them differently or whatever. Put them on 2 separate tracks, and the vocal sounded terrible. I was like, God, this is awful. I can't even fix this. My first thought was I gotta trash the whole project. But really, the vocal was just way too loud. Way too loud. And when your vocal is super duper loud, you can hear all the imperfections in the vocal. I don't care if you're Michael Jackson, you're going to hear all that shit. So I had to subdue the vocal a little bit. And then I had to work on the vocoder vocal, because the whole entire track has a vocoder backing vocal on it, which is that 80s robotic sound. And I had to turn that up and turn the main vocal down, and then I actually subdued the vocals way too much because I came back later on in the day to listen to it and I couldn't even hear my vocal. All I could hear was the vocoder, and the vocoder was way too loud. I finally got them balanced right. Perfectly balanced. I played around with the vocoder. There's some different settings in the vocoder that I wasn't really aware of in Logic Pro, like the LFO little modulation switch. You play with that, gives it more of an analog slide and imperfection to it. Digital synthesizers tend to be a little bit too perfect, whereas analog, it kind of slides up and down. An analog vocoder sounds so much better than a digital one, but if you play with the parameters in Logic Pro, you can get a solid vocoder, a very solid vocoder, and we got one today. My vocal actually sounded really wonderful. The dry vocal sounds great. I just had it way too loud initially. When it's leveled right, it's wonderful. I actually nailed the vocal perfectly. I had to do a little bit of note correction, little bit, but we pretty much nailed it. It's a hot track, bro. Very hot. Not only that, the other day I was hanging out at Somerset, and an idea came to mind to me. I was like, because I wrote this song about a girl, Shockwaves. I was like, why am I writing songs about girls? And I thought, I'm not going to divulge the information of there's another vocal project on deck. I wrote the song at Somerset the day before yesterday. And it's about a girl, but it's about a whole different situation. Whole different way of looking at the love song conundrum. And I can't tell you what it is because somebody will literally probably steal the idea. It's too good of an idea. It's actually genius what I came up with, and I cannot wait to produce it. I'll probably log a studio session tomorrow, pre-production, pre-arrangement, lay the vocal down. It's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna be so good. I can't tell you what it's about though because someone will steal the idea. That's how good it is. Let's start off with the muscle car. It's funny because when I first produced the song, I was like, this is damn near a hit record. Damn near, it's got to be a hit record. It sounds like Pet Shop or Underworld. Pet Shop Boys or Underworld. I know I'm old as dirt too, talking about Pet Shop Boys, because people don't even know who they are anymore. It's terrible. But it's alternative dance. It's really house music, but it's alternative dance, house music. It's a banging track, too. It's very banging. Super nice vocal. I'm super excited about it. If I can find a promotion company to promote it that I can trust, I'll put some promotion dollars behind it. That's how good it is. Problem is, I don't trust anybody to do a good job of promoting it. Where's all the other cars? Where's all the other cars? You gonna tell me I'm in the wrong mode? How are you still gonna make it the damn hill? Yeah, so the next project is a 3-track axis. 1 vocal track, 2 instrumentals. It's funny because the song is a love song, and it's such a classic example of a cheesy love song. I almost didn't do it because it's not. I don't know if it's a good thing to write love songs about girls who disrespect you. Because it's almost giving them power. But if the shit's epic, you got to do it, regardless. If that means you're giving some girl power, then whatever. But and I hate to give girls power, but I'm giving myself power by releasing an epic fucking song. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to feed anybody's fucking ego, but at the same time, if the shit's epic, it's epic. You gotta put it out. Right? Otherwise, you got your feelings hurt for no fucking reason. There's always a higher purpose to everything, bro. You just gotta look deep, find a higher purpose in every situation. Something that breaks your heart, hurts your feelings, and turn it into an epic fucking song. And laugh all the way to the bank. You're like, thank you for doing that to me, because now I'm filthy rich. Or at least some other girl heard the song and now she likes me because you didn't. Type of shit. It's a really good song. That's how good the song is. The song is so good that the girl I wrote it about, it'll blow her fucking ego up if she even figures out it's about her, which she probably won't. Or she'll probably never hear it. But some other girl will hear it and she'll fall in love with me because I'm such a legend. You gotta look at it that way. I don't understand why there were no other cars in the race. City Rumble is the wrong mode, bro. What's the basement mode? I don't know what this is about. What the hell? What the hell? You gotta buy this shit? It's clearly the wrong fucking mode I'm in here. I'm in the wrong mode, bro. See, they changed something. They definitely changed something. Quick race, that's what you want. What? Ah, see, this is messed up. They changed something in this game. They changed something. Oh, man. What I don't like is after you first make a track, when you first make a track and you feel like it's like the most epic thing ever, and you hear it a few times, you're like, hey, it's okay. You have to understand that when people hear it for the first time, they're going to think, it's the most epic thing ever. And they hear it 3 more times, like, yeah, whatever. That's the nature of music. It gets old. But this is a solid tune, though. I can't deny, I was in the studio dancing. It's a dance track. Did it put me ahead or put me behind? Nice drift. Yeah, I'm very confident that we got a super solid tune coming our way. Super solid tune coming your way. Play. They changed this game, bro. All these courses, come on, man. They definitely changed it. They definitely changed the way it works. I'm excited, man, about this record. Very excited. The Gucci Don Cadillac Seville, baby. From the 80s. Well, alrighty then. We should buy some more cars. I would love to hear this track I just wrote played on a humongous system, like at a huge festival, just to see how people react, because I know they would go nuts. It's that solid of a tune that people would probably go nuts. I think it's somewhere between underground and like festival level dance music production. Imagine like a contemporary modern day alternative dance track like Pet Shop Boys or Underworld, but something that bangs. Like some of those Pet Shop Boys like remixes are banging, and this is kind of what this track sounds like. You want to hear that at a big festival with club stacks. You want to hear that at a big, huge festival with club stacks. I know it would sound awesome. I know it. How can I get people to play my shit? I have to promote it. I have to pay somebody to promote it. I mean, that is the hustle. You have to pay a promoter. Send it to all the right people. It's the only way to get noticed. Or I could just really go nuts with the DJ streaming, like absolutely crazy, like 40 hours a week streaming my ass off on TikTok, build a following and start banging my tracks on my streams. That's another way to do it. If you don't want to pay the money to promote somebody, promote yourself. Hey, time is money. You don't want to do that, pay somebody to do it. But if you really want to promote your music, stream your ass off on TikTok as a DJ, build a following, and bang your tracks on your stream. People will find out about it. I know they will. But you got to be willing to put in some serious man hours. If you want to do that method, you got to be willing to put in some serious man hours as a DJ. You're just like, fuck it, I'm going to do like 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day DJing and banging on. You know, that's how you establish yourself as a streamer and as a producer, because you're banging your own tracks. I see people doing it, so I know it can be done. I think I'd rather put in the man hours and spend money on a possibly unreliable promotion company to promote my music for hundreds of dollars per release. If I knew for sure they would handle it right and do it right, I would do it, but I don't know for sure. There's good promotion companies, there's bad promotion companies. What I do trust is my DJ skills. I should probably get on TikTok and stream my ass off, build a following, and then bang my tracks on TikTok. And people are like, this mug is a producer too. He's a good producer. Eventually people will find out about you, you get bookings. Maybe somebody will buy one of your tracks or bang it at a big festival. Next thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Next thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Black Oil, Texas Tea. You know, that's how you do it. I'd rather do it organically than pay somebody else to do it for me. You really got to go hard as a DJ streamer though. None of this once every 2 weeks shit. If you really want to be a successful streamer, you got to go ham, bro. You got to let these people know you're dedicated. You can do that shit like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, like a job. To be honest, I'm not really interested in doing that, honestly. But if that's what's going to take to get my tracks out there, that's probably what I need to do. And no, I don't want to do it, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Should have got some food when I was at Trader Joe's. I'm gonna get hungry. Is that the mystery machine in front of me? Dude, that's the freaking mystery machine in front of me. Scooby-Doo, y'all. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. This car handles better than all the other cars. Nice. First place. Dude, I want to hear Humongous Club System. Dude, I got some big name DJs on my mailing list. But the level, I mean, the playing field is, it's not very leveled. It's not very level. It's not a very level playing field when it comes to getting other DJs to play your music, because people are haters. Even if it's good, they won't play your shit. Not everyone's a hater though, but you know what I mean. Some people are haters. They don't want to play your shit. Ah. I think it might be time to play something else. Let's play something else. Let's shut this down and play something else. How about that?